Well, once again, it's so good to be with all of you this morning. It struck me at the beginning of Mass, I never did tell you why I came. And it's a very simple thing. I think at the Deacon Assembly, Deacon Jim said to me, Archbishop, when are you going to come and visit us at St Pius X? And I said, well, how about, I didn't actually say how about Epiphany, but if I could have, that would have been a perfect lead-in. I actually arranged then with Father Bill to see if there was a good time, and this seemed a perfect time. I hope it's convenient for all of you too. Special thanks, because I asked Father Bill, I said, that looks like a group getting ready for confirmation. So special thanks for your presence here. I'll see you again then when we have, and I should have looked up, when is confirmation? I forget. Do you all know, remember the date? When is it? I'll be there. That's perfect. Congratulations. I look forward to it. Confirmation is one of the most beautiful events that can be. Yesterday, I wanted to mention this to all of you. This is what I would call pre-homily material. So we're not at the sermon yet. Yesterday, I had the first of 6 holy hours. These are holy hours that we'll have throughout the Archdiocese. In fact, we'll have 2. Look in the record and you'll see a write-up of it. We'll have 2 right in Louisville, but maybe you'll want to go down to Glasgow. Look at the schedule. You'll be able to see different parts of the Archdiocese. They're holy hours. All of them will be on a Saturday morning after morning Mass. They are holy hours especially asking us, without imposing our faith, because we certainly don't want to do that, we want to invite, we want to profess our faith publicly. And especially with some of the challenges within the United States, challenges related to the very right to life of a child in the womb. Those of you who are Knights of Columbus and are paid up enough that you get your magazine each month, there's a special article that talks about the blessing of the child in the womb that just began. And the right to life is very important. It's a right from the moment of conception to natural death. It includes all rights. It includes also, I'll be in Washington with the March for Life. We'll also be very supportive of the efforts with understanding the dignity of migrant workers. There's many, many ways in which we seek the right to life. But the most fundamental is defending the innocent. There's also commitment, a grave commitment on the rights and responsibilities with regard to the gift of marriage. And so that will be something we'll pray for. And finally, the great gift, in fact, I think Father Bill told me at the end of Mass, we'll have a celebration of a 60th anniversary. Is that right? Is that a surprise? Do people know that? Okay, good. Oh, great. This is a preview. And congratulations, by the way, 60 years, my gosh. And then religious liberty. Because there's a lot of confusion going on today. You read things in a local paper and you may get very confused. Well, what's the big issue? Well, it's a very important issue about the capacity of us to provide charity to others in a way that doesn't compromise our faith. It's very important. So thank you for praying along with me as we go throughout the Archdiocese. Now, there's a last one. I'd have come anyway, even if not invited, when I got this news. You already heard. The National Catholic Educational Association has designated as one of the 12 priests in the whole United States. The United States is big. And one of the 12 is your pastor, Father Bill. When I came and I asked Father Bill, would it be all right if I announced it, I thought, well, if it's still secret, then I'd have to swear all of you to secrecy. But I couldn't not come and announce that. Father Bill's given a great presence. So many of our priests, as you know, have. But Father Bill's been exceptional. We had this summer the first tech retreat for young people, a little older than you all, but you might get interested in it as you get a little older. It's Teens Encountering Christ, young adults, and people in their late years in high school. And Father Bill just stopped in to be a support, to say hello. It was over at the Flagey Center. Well, there was a young woman who was really on the fence. She wasn't sure if she was going to get involved in the retreat or not. This was on a Saturday night. The retreat started Friday. It went all the way to Sunday. Well, his saying hello to her, I think, did you know her from St. Polycarp? Was a turning point. She felt so good at being acknowledged. We all want to be acknowledged and remembered. And she felt so good about that she's now deeply involved in the Teens Encounter Christ movement that's part of our archdiocese. So thanks very, very much, Father Bill. Now let's start the sermon, because you all have things to do today.